Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. The latest Days of Our Lives spoilers for the week of August 17th just dropped and my head is absolutely spinning. I am talking about the Deveraux family. The spoilers for the week of August 17th are saying that EJ Deveraux is going to reach out and reconnect with Gwen Rizczech. And let's just be real for a second. This is a massive development. I mean, it is huge. JJ recently came back to Salem for the 4-year anniversary of Abigail's brutal murder, which, by the way, still hurts to think about. I am still not over it, but he came back and he has been trying so hard to get his life back on track. He is applying for a position as an EMT. He wants to help people, but now he is reaching out to Gwen. And you have to ask yourself, why now? Well, let's look at the absolute circus happening right now. Gwen is currently wrapped up in the fallout of this terrifying international hostage crisis over in Alamainia. Her evil ex-husband, Dimitri von Leuschner, has completely lost his mind. He trapped both Gwen and Leo Stark over there. And it got so bad that Rafe Hernandez actually had to fly overseas just to negotiate their release. So we have this massive high-stakes standoff. And the spoilers tell us that Rafe manages to get Gwen back to Salem, but Leo is left behind. Dimitri is holding Leo hostage because he is desperately obsessed with him. So Gwen is back in Salem, sitting in the police station, completely traumatized. And that is when JJ decides to reach out. I really think there is a massive psychological game happening here. JJ has this huge savior complex. We have seen it for years. We saw it when he was a cop. We see it now with his desperate need to become an EMT. He wants to save lives because he couldn't save his sister. He could not save Abigail from Clyde Weston. That failure just completely broke him. It shattered his entire world. So now, in his damaged, traumatized mind, he sees his other half-sister in trouble. He sees Gwen in this horrible crisis, and he thinks that saving her is his path to redemption. He thinks if he can just save Gwen, maybe it will make up for losing Abigail. But guys, this is such a bad idea. It is a terrible, terrible mistake. Gwen is toxic. She is a walking disaster zone. I mean, think about everything she has done to this family. She has hurt them so many times. Okay, maybe I'm being too harsh. I know she has deep childhood trauma from Jack abandoning her, and I know she just went through hell with Dimitri. That sounded dramatic, but you get what I mean. She is damaged, but her chaos always pulls people down with her. She is like a black hole of drama. If JJ gets close to her right now, he is going to get sucked right back into the darkness. And honestly, I bet Jack is behind this. Jack Deveraux is probably the one who begged JJ to call her. Jack is always carrying around this massive, crushing guilt about Gwen. He is always trying to force this broken family together. Remember a few months ago when he was pushing Jennifer to forgive Gwen? Yeah, that went over like a lead balloon. Jennifer hates Gwen, but Jack just won't stop trying. So he probably went to JJ and said, please, she's your sister. She needs you right now. And JJ, being the good guy with the savior complex, picked up the phone. But how is this actually going to play out? Gwen is back in Salem, but she is a mess. She is sitting in the Salem PD and Rafe is breathing down her neck. Rafe is desperately trying to get her to sign an immunity deal so she can testify against EJ DiMera and bring him down. But Gwen is hesitating. She is stalling. Why? Because she is racked with guilt over leaving Leo behind in Alamainia. Leo is her best friend. The only reason Leo even went to Alamainia, was to save her, and now he is trapped with Dimitri. So Gwen is looking out the window, plotting. She is trying to figure out an angle, and right at that moment, JJ called. What were they thinking? The writers, because you know exactly what Gwen is going to do. She is going to use him. She always manipulates people when she is backed into a corner. She is going to see JJ's desperate need to be a hero, and she is going to weaponize it. She might just convince JJ to help her pull off some insane, daring rescue mission to get Leo back. She won't even think twice about putting her brother in danger if it means saving her best friend and avoiding Rafe's pressure to testify. And speaking of rescue missions, we can't forget about Javi Hernandez. Javi is absolutely furious right now. He just found out that Rafe left Leo behind in Alamainia. Javi realized he is still deeply in love with Leo, and he is ready to throw caution to the wind and fly over there himself. So imagine this. Imagine EJ Deveraux, Javi Hernandez, and maybe even Rafe, all teaming up for a rogue rescue mission to save Leo from Dimitri. It sounds like a bad action movie, but honestly, it would be so entertaining. It would be pure, chaotic soap opera gold. Sometimes I zoom out and look at the bigger pattern of this show. The writers just love torturing the Deveraux family. It is their favorite thing to do. Every time one of them gets a little bit of peace, they throw a bomb into their lives. JJ was finally getting his life together. He was going to be an EMT. He was going to heal. And now he is throwing himself right back into the line of fire for a sister who has done nothing but cause pain. It fits the show's usual style perfectly, but it is just exhausting to watch sometimes. Who actually believes this is going to end well? Nobody. Not a single fan on social media thinks this is a good idea. We have all been screaming at our screens for JJ to just stay away from her, but he won't. He can't. It is in his blood to try and fix things that are fundamentally broken. He looks at Gwen and he doesn't just see a toxic person, he sees a project. He sees someone he can fix. And that is the most dangerous mindset you can possibly have in Salem. And let's talk about Gwen's headspace right now. Emily O'Brien is such a good actress, and she plays this conflicted, guilty energy so well. Gwen doesn't want to testify against EJ. She doesn't want to deal with Rafe's pressure. She just wants her best friend back. So if JJ offers her a way out, if he offers to help her save Leo, she is going to take it. She won't even think about the danger she is putting JJ in. She will just see a lifeline and grab it, because at the end of the day, Gwen is a survivor. She does whatever it takes to survive, even if it means dragging her well-meaning brother into an international hostage situation. I just keep thinking about Abigail. If Abigail were here, she would be furious. She would be grabbing JJ by the shoulders and shaking him, telling him to stay away from Gwen. But she isn't here. And JJ is just lost without her. He is trying to fill this massive, gaping hole in his heart by saving someone else. It is actually really, really heartbreaking when you sit down and think about it. He is a good guy who just wants to do the right thing, but he is doing it for all the wrong reasons. So yeah, that is where we are at. The week of August 17th is going to be an absolute roller coaster. We have Chanel going into premature labor. We have Lexi dying again. And we have this massive Deveraux family collision. I am honestly a bit tired just thinking about it all. I have been staring at this screen for way too long and my eyes are burning, but I care about these characters. I have been following JJ's journey since he was a rebellious teenager, and I just want him to be happy. But in Salem, happiness is always temporary. I guess We will just have to wait and see if JJ can actually save Gwen, or if she is just going to pull him down into the mud with her. Knowing this show, it will probably be the latter.